Okay, this is Raphael4329 from eBay making a video about the Clarion DXP, what is it again? DXP 1155-1. The one I bought off eBay. I'm going to show that it still works for the, so the seller knows it still works. Okay, when I first received the amp, this is what concerned me. Let me get out of the light. There is a little bit of rust, light rust on the legs, and there's also what appears to be like water damage, or maybe oil. I'm thinking it's water because it's not greasy on the Clarion tag, which usually means there was a problem. Same thing over here. I think that might just be a scratch though, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, usually rust on an amp means there's some sort of electrical problem, or there was water involved, as you know, rust develops with water. The heatsink on this amp, it's located below, so I'm assuming the water, it probably got a little bit of water in here, evaporated, and got on the solder joints when the amplifier was on, and yeah, it corroded them. Well, either way, that's how I got the amp. You know, it's in decent shape, except for, again, the rust, the tag, and the corrosion on the solder joints inside. Well, either way, okay, this is the first part of the video. Let me move on to the next while I hook it up to my car. Give me a second. Okay, this is Raphael4321. I'm sorry, Raphael4329 from eBay. Got the amp hooked up. It's fused. Everything's hooked up. Power to power, ground to ground. Speakers. It's hooked up to a dual forum subwoofer. It's not my regular sub, but it's my test sub. The other one's about 40 pounds, so this one's much easier to transport. It's hooked up to a 2-ohm configuration. RCAs are hooked up. And now it's time to turn on the car. Give me a second. Well, not turn on the car, but turn on the stereo. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, the amp is playing. It's on. Subwoofer's moving. I don't know if you can see that. Everything's on. It works correctly. And etc. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off now. And again, the reason why I like a refund is because of the moisture on the solder joints. Where the corrosion occurred at the soldiers, there seems to be like a ring of previous moisture around there. So in my opinion, some water must have been underneath the amp. It evaporated and it got onto the circuit board, and of course it made electrical contact, so it corroded some of the solder joints. And I really don't want to run into problems like with the life of the amp. The amp repairman, Chris at DBR Amps, he told me that if it works now, it's still possible that it'll work, but it may require soldering in the future, which again, I'd rather not deal with because it's a Class GH amp and it's going to be expensive for it. Very expensive, more expensive than a Class D amp. So again, that's the amp. As you can see, it still works. So that's it.